Sarasota is known as a center for the arts, and there's no shortage of talent. Tia, you just visited an artist who is a prime example of just that.
Absolutely. I visited sculptor Keith Christopher, whose works are famous in locations across the U.S., as well as celebrity homes right here in our community. And actually, I discovered that Keith is a young, modern Renaissance man. Keith, you pretty much have been an artist since you came out of the womb, haven't you? Yeah. And you've been an entrepreneur from your teen years. Yeah, so tell me about what your very first piece of work was.
My first piece is called First Day Home. It's a piece about fatherhood. It's actually a memorial piece I did of my own father. So it's just to celebrate kind of everything that's important about being a father, basically.
I absolutely love this sculpture. It's actually a very famous sculpture.
Thanks. Yeah, it's done well for me. This was my first piece I did back when I was 18. It got me into over 15 galleries across the country, Caesar's Palace, all over Aspen, Vail, Beaver Creek, all those different markets.
This is beautiful bronze, and I know it's very expensive, but you have found a way to be able to take out that expense but still maintain the look of bronze.
Yeah, absolutely. I've worked in developing some new materials that allow me to cast pieces instead of 30,000, they can be 5,000 with the same fit and finish. For example, this is a bronze for a life-size piece. This is upwards of $30,000, whereas you can get this same scale here for 5,000, for far less. And there's many different finishes that are possible in this material that you have limitations with in bronze. So there's quite a few advantages.
That is a huge difference, and they both look beautiful.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
This is a very large piece, and I see you're partway done with it. Is this an example of what you were talking about with the materials?
It is. This will be available in both bronze and the mixed media. A piece like this in bronze could be easily $250,000, whereas in mixed media, I don't know what it's going to be, but far less, so, and a lot lighter weight for sure.
And this thing rotates, right?
It does, yeah. It's kind of an ascension back to back.
You have to like build pieces, things just so that these can sit on.
There's a whole lot of engineering that goes into fine art, absolutely.
Yeah. Is that what you like about, you seem like you're kind of a mix between an artist and an engineer.
Yeah, I love the challenge you get on both sides, for sure.
I see a lot of human forms, but I know that you're working on a wide variety of art. What's next for you?
I'm really excited, actually. I'm a piece right behind your shoulder. There's 3 pieces of turtles that I'm doing for Hawaii and for the marine market. And also I'll be doing a 9-foot bear. First step for that probably is Colorado, so I'm pretty excited about it.
And what is this piece for? I don't see any art on top of it.
This is one of my other companies. This is Precision Pedestals Display Solution. It's powder-coated steel. I basically pioneered powder-coated steel for the fine art market for displays.
You pioneered this.
Yeah, before this it was Formica boxes and painted or carpeted boxes in galleries across the country. By using steel, they're much stronger, they're incredibly durable, and you can see through them. It's a much better product, and this kind of led to my newest thing, which is display systems for fine art glass, which are becoming quite popular.
Now, you have done, like I mentioned earlier, you have been in homes all across the area, the Suncoast, in regards to having your glass displays in some pretty famous people's houses.
Yeah, Larry King, Stephen King. I've had some princesses, that I've dealt with. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's neat to be able to create something for master glass artists. A glass collector can have 1 to 5 to 20 million in glass, and to be able to create a system where it all works together, all that different types of creativity in one place is a lot of fun to do.
Thank you so much for the tour and explaining all of your artwork.
Sure.
Every single piece is beautiful. Now, you are also on the stage. You're an artist of many disciplines, and you have a band.
I do, yeah. It's called Serenade of Souls. We do a lot of the top corporate and wedding events here in really the whole state of Florida. Yeah.
You are a very busy guy.
I am. Yeah, it's a great place to be. We love Sarasota. I've got a beautiful family. I've got a 3- and a 7-year-old and a wonderful wife. And that's kind of the advantage of doing what I do, is they can be with me when I'm working. I don't have to come home and see them at the end of the day. Sometimes they're here with me. So I love it. It's a good life, for sure.
It's nice to know that we have artists of that caliber here in our community.
Yeah, now the value of Keith's works range from the thousands to just under $1 million. And you can visit his website at keithchristopherbronze.com.